On today's story, guys, we are going to talk about a 16-year-old boy, in Ondo State in Nigeria. Hey, that ate the personal cake of his elder brother. Yes, for the sake of YouTube, some terms, some words will not be used to avoid this video from being flagged down. Okay. Hello team members, welcome back on another episode on this channel. If it's your first time seeing this face, my name is Priska and I'm a Cameroonian content creator. This young guy is 16 years old and he admitted having eaten his brother's cake, having a national cake, and that of 9 others. At one point I'm thinking, is this child's age real? 16 years old boy getting banked with his brother's wife and 9 other ladies. As per his confession, this guy says that these 9 other ladies were about 19 to 25 years old. Crazy, strange, and unbelievable things are happening. It's very true that in most parts of the world, children grow up as if fertilizers was used on them, like they outgrow your age. You could see a child of maybe 16 years and you will never believe, you may give him probably 25 years old and more. November 11, where he was forced to confess what he has been doing. His brother traveled and he was left alone in the house with his brother's wife. That's supposed to be his auntie, let's call it that. Or in Africa, we call it wife, our wife. And this lady was sleeping or as much as he was born, just like Adam and Eve in the garden. She was lying on her bed and sleeping late at night when this guy banged into his room and partook of the cake his brother is enjoying. Oof, a woman, an adult of that level, and you think she could not fight back? Those are different angles we're trying to see this issue. Was it that this story was not well narrated? Or there are some parts of this report that are missing? Could it be the case of Joseph and Potiphar's wife, where Potiphar's wife had to change the narrative in order to rescue her head, and then Joseph got into trouble? Because it's hard to believe that a man, just at the side, opening the door in my room when I'm sleeping, I will wake up, literally wake up. When you hear a rat passing or even a cockroach chopping some parts of your door at night, you get up. Then a big guy like 16 years old, the picture of the guy that followed this news, guys, canceled out that alternative where we thought that it could be a child that has like outgrown his age. Very big, very huge. If you look at this picture, we can see that this guy looks so small. So how did this happen? Could this be some consensual act that went on? Could it be that his brother's wife was just giving in, but she did not know how she's going to face the world, and then she turned the whole story on that little boy, this teenager? But again, when I think of it, where he confesses that 9 others have been victims, then you wonder, what is happening to our generation? What is happening to children today? 16-year-old teenager, and he has banged 9 people and probably more. Guys, you will wonder what is happening to this generation. What is happening in Africa? What is happening to our youth? Children that were supposed to be focusing on their education so that they are going to be better people in the future and change the narrative of Africa. And we see them focus on such activities, finding pleasures in it? Well, I know you may be thinking that probably he put his victims at, or he probably put his victims at this point so that they could succumb and he has his way. But no, this guy confessed that he does not use any of these to scare them. What then could be the problem? Could it be that this boy, this teenager, is eating that special vegetable? I mean, you know what I'm talking about. That special vegetable that only the bad guys eat? Could it be that for some minutes, somebody do am for village, like somebody press remote, change this boy's mind? Because it's so hard to think it. At one point, I want to get convinced that it is consensual. Like all these ladies, all these people that are victims did enjoy it and probably won. For the 9 other ladies, this guy says he went into their rooms late at night. And as per his confession, he says that sometimes he was caught and banked on, like, hey, and then they allowed him. That's what he says. Now it makes me think, allow him to do what? To continue what he came to do, or he was allowed to go? If he was allowed to continue what he came to do, then you come to realize that it could be an act, consensual happening. Because I can't believe of such. I mean, in a case where it hasn't even happened, like somebody of opposite sex tampers that with your child, it will go around the news, people will call in the police, and it will be a whole issue. Then, in cases where it actually happened, this boy was allowed to go. It's hard to believe, like, it's really hard to believe. I don't know what your opinion is about the story. As I said, crazy, strange, and unbelievable things are happening out there. And as parents, we need to be careful with whom we live with those that live in our house. Even if our children are of different sex, male and female, we have to be careful not allowing them to get so close, because we don't know the things that are happening in this world today. A lot is happening. We have to be very careful and keep our eyes on our siblings, on our children. Tell me your opinion down below. At what angle do you view this matter? Do you think this child is being framed? Do you think this could be a case of Potiphar and just Potiphar's wife and Joseph? I'm going to leave you guys here with this issue, and this should be an alert and a cause of alarm for us to watch out. If you're a woman and you're living with somebody that is not your spouse and of the opposite sex in your house, you have to be careful on what the type of dresses you wear. Make sure you don't expose those parts. Children nowadays, guys, at a very tender age, children nowadays, I mean, they receive puberty at a very tender age. They can get aroused. You don't know what could happen. Maybe this teenager has been admiring the brother's wife for a long time, and he just had the opportunity to savor what he has been wanting to all this. So I'll leave you down, and let's meet in the comment section and talk more about this thing happening in Ondo State in Nigeria. This could happen to you, so beware and be warned. I will leave you guys here, but before I leave, I will plead with you to give this video a thumbs up. Yes, please like this video, please share this video. I appreciate you, and drop your opinion down in the comment section. Let's talk about it. I also have a super thanks button right down this video. If you want to appreciate what I'm doing to support this ministry, I please urge you to check and drop me a super thanks. Tell me thank you in another way, and I'll really be happy. So I'm going to leave you here. I'm signing out. Take care. Love you guys. Bye-bye.